Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave a day, and today we're going to be using Arko. Yeah, it smells like citronella. Some people say it smells like urinal pucks. Looks like one. Kind of flops out like one. There you go. But yeah, it smells pretty decent. So if you like citronella, that's for you. Alright, then we're going to be using the second use of the London Bridge blades with the Edwin Jagger DE89 razor. Nice little combination. And you know what? Once again, it helps if you put the blade in it. Yes, it's a 3-piece. Alright. One of those things where you get busy sometimes making the lather and working it up, and you forget to put the blade in. But no, it's in there now. Alrighty. Yep. Alright, so how's the day going? It's alright. Getting by. Another day, another no dollars. Spending dollars. Now, alright. And it lathers up pretty nice. You get a nice little bit in there. I basically shave it off the bottom of the puck, and then yeah, it definitely smells like citronella. There's a definite scent that distinctive. So if you ever, get those little things that you put outside to keep the bugs away, little burning things, it's citronella oil. That's what it smells like. So, now, the one thing I always find with Arko is it's not what you call it's kind of like Cella also, where it dries out pretty quickly. You can feel it on my skin already drying. It doesn't have all of those oils in it that add slickness. So a pre-oil or pre-shave application to the face is always a necessity with these kind. The performance is similar to Parasso, I feel, and Cella, Taylor and Bond Street, where there's way better soaps than this, but every once in a while it's just kind of nice to break it out and use it. Yeah, a while back I was watching somebody who says they shave all the time, every 2-3 days, but they talking about Taylor and Bond Street, is one of the best soaps out there. I'm like, you've never used anything else, huh? I was like, no, it's not that great. You never use Sterling. If you use Sterling, you're like, wow, okay. This is like good stuff. Or the residual slickness on your face is just stays there. You just keep at, all you gotta do is add a little bit of moisture to your face, and you're like, woo, all right. And you don't have that drying effect that you get with a lot of those others I mentioned. Now, I keep adding soap to the bowl down there. I kept adding water to it to make sure it had some hydration. I kept trying to get it to where it's like when I lather up soaps, I always try to get that sheen, you know, that glossy sheen in the lather, and sometimes some soaps you just can't get it done. No matter what you do, eventually it just turns into a soup, and you're like, okay, well, you just have to know that there's limitations that they just can't get done. Now, if I had this soap 30 years ago, I was like, okay. Not much different from the Old Spice Shave Pug for performance. To be honest, what I liked about the Old Spice Shave Pug is it smelled like Old Spice, you know. And that's part of the nostalgia that I remember is smelling. You know, it's the scent of the experience. And to be honest, this Arko performance isn't much different if I took a bar soap to my face. You know, like I'd use for taking a bath with. Add it to my face and rub it on there and get some moisture. You know, it's like the performance is about the same. Yeah, there's an affiliate link down below. If you need something from the razor company, click on it, and a little bit of kickback comes back to me, which we'll use for giveaways. And we slowly crawl our way to 500. Oh. Yeah, I might have to start resorting to using my phone to watch videos with. It's like, the phone's only yay big, so you're like watching a postage stamp when you're watching a video, but yeah, the old iPad is like, I'm not sure if I want to work anymore. I'm like, oh crap. It's like I watch a lot of you guys' videos, but I can't make comments. So if I want to start making comments more often, probably need to start using my phone instead. Because otherwise I have to run over to my desktop. And so if you see me making a comment, it means that a lot of times I've watched your video, and then I'll turn around and it's like go back and it's like, oh, click, yeah, I want to comment on this one, I want to comment on this one, I comment on that one. So I'd make a battery of comments on a bunch of channels. Oh, that's usually what happens. But I don't, like, there's a lot of times I'll be working at my desk and I was like, oh. Don't feel like going over there, and a lot of times I already turned the computer off, so it's like, well, I don't feel like firing it up and doing anything on it. Well, it'll be on, and then in the evening, my wife and I will, we watch all of our TV, because I got it hooked up to the big 70-inch TV through an HDMI cable. so I can project it up on the big screen. And I run everything through the mouse, sitting through my, because I got two mice. One over the desktop, hardwired in, and I got another one that's, you know, a cordless. And we'll watch TV, and I can, it's like just having the computer. It's like having a computer with a 70-inch monitor. The only way is, you know, gosh, it's been 2008, I think it was. We dropped cable back then when the last financial crisis hit. It's like, I got laid off, and my wife was like, oh, geez, we just lost half of our income overnight. And we're like, okay, what can we do to cut expenses? And it's like, oh, we can get rid of cable. That's $200-something bucks a month that we don't have to worry about. And all we had at the time, I think it was just Netflix. And then we realized we could watch a lot of these channels had, you just go online and watch their stuff. They replayed it the next day. I'm like, why the heck do we need a cable service for this crap? So that's what we did. But since then, we've picked up Amazon. My mother-in-law loves her ESPN because she's a sports fanatic. She's 86 and she likes watching sports. So that's why we got ESPN and what the hell is it called? Disney. The leftist mouse. I'll every once in a while watch stuff on Disney. You know, all the Marvel stuff. Which is getting harder to do because it's like I watch some of these movies and I just want to freaking puke. It's so bad. I quit going to Disney movies, Marvel Disney movies in the theater. Like, don't want to spend money on them. That's how bad they are now. My biggest complaint is, seems like everybody's either gay and trans. Like, seriously? No. Of all the freaking years I've been on this planet, I've only got one friend that's gay out of the thousands I know. Like, seriously? It's a little skewed. So, yeah. Oh, have we gotten political? Yeah, I guess we have. Some people may not be happy and they'll go, I hate you, click. You know, if you made it this far. The vast majority you don't. You make it 3 minutes into the video and then you're gone. If that. think we're done. All right. I gotta remember not to bend over. Like a certain way you gotta bend over this back. Whew. It's kind of like bending over while squatting kind of thing. Makes it hard. You don't have as much flexibility as you used to. Well, that's kind of like irritation. Must move back to using sterling again. Like after one day of using Arko, my face is probably kind of raw. Alright, so we're going to use a little bit of Old Spice. Ow! It burns me. Ooh. Wow. Ear to here. It's like, ow. Like the whole lower neck and everything is like, that's the problem with Arko. And Parasso. And Taylor and Bond Street. That was Old Spice. Is that you don't get that slickness. And the irritation will hit you hard. Alright. So, Shave a Day, everybody, was brought to you by Arko. Yes, the citronella of the world, right? And we had the second use of London Bridge blades with the Edwin Jagger DE89. Nice little shave together. It gets the job done. I like my London Bridge blades. Alright, so that's Shaved, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.